In slow motion, can't hide the way I feel for you.
And I apologize ahead of time. I'm probably gonna say so many times.
I got plugged in RUF pretty much the first week or so of freshman year.
I grew up in a PCA church.
One of the first things I got connected to was a community group.
I transferred here from Florida State, go Noles. Family members had all been going to RUF for a while, so I used to joke it was a bit of a Walter dynasty in RUF at UGA. It was pretty easy to get plugged in through them, and it was already well known to me.
Some random stranger hiking Yellowstone with a UGA hat on told me that he loved it and that I should try it. So I tried it freshman year, and I stayed because there were some really cool seniors that asked me to come hang out with them for a ramen noodle night.
I asked a youth pastor in my area what I should get involved in at UGA, and he suggested RUF because he thought I would like it. So I went and I liked it.
First, I got involved by doing slides for a worship team.
I've been involved with RUF since I started as a freshman.
Starting out, I didn't super get involved. A little later down the road, I got the chance to do community group.
I've been a community group leader for 3 years, and I've been on servant team for 2 years.
I've been leading community groups of some sort since my sophomore year.
Then I moved on to working with and then later leading the large group team. This past year, I've had the opportunity of undertaking the alumni team.
Later on, I did more ministry with freshmen, and that's been kind of more of my focus this semester. And I've loved every minute of it.
I also have been on a couple of different ministry teams, and my senior year I've been co-leading events with Ben Tucker.
Went on a mission trip freshman year as well, so I've been pretty involved all 4 years. My favorite part about RUF has been leading a community group for the last 3 years. I've been able to develop some solid relationships with a lot of guys, and it's been a lot of fun getting to know them, going through the word together.
There's gonna be so many people who are gonna say this, but
The community.
You guys,
for me, it's the community.
People are welcoming and loving towards each other.
the people that are in leadership at RUF, I think about Ben and Casey and Trevor and how intentional they are.
It really is a place that feels like home, and there's no expectation of you. It's a place where we really want you to be yourself and to be loved, and to be met with the truth of the gospel.
My favorite RUF memory, that's a hard one.
My first fall conference.
Every single night at the farm event.
Getting to know Dylan Hanley on a New York mission trip my freshman year, his sophomore year, when we were sharing a bed and he cuddled me at 4 a.m.
Staying up really late with the RUF late night crowd, you know who you are.
Night at the Lake of my junior year. It was the first time we had done Night at the Lake, so it was a little bit uneasy just because Night at the Farm was such a long-standing tradition, and we took a big risk. We had so much fun. It was just incredible to see people that we had never met before showing up and just mingling with each other and having a great time.
One of my favorite memories from senior year was Valentine's Day when we danced around, turned up the music really loud, and just sang at the top of our lungs.
Winter conference.
I'm not gonna count getting engaged, so Alexa, don't be mad at me. School related, my favorite memory is definitely the Notre Dame football game.
That was the first big tailgate we had done of the year, and then obviously the game was just incredible.
It has been such a blessing to see all the community that has still remained, even despite being in quarantine.
RUF has definitely been a really good constant through all of this, just with maintaining large groups and the community groups.
I've especially been impressed by underclassmen. So many of them have reached out to check in on me with Marco Polos and house parties and FaceTimes, and that is just really encouraging that someone younger than me would want to pour into me that way and help me mourn senior year.
Seeing people just share their struggles, share their triumphs with each other, and that's something that's really special about this community and a way that has made me feel super loved. People checking in on each other and just caring for each other even from a distance.
We've really seen that the Lord is always at work, and that doesn't stop just because of a pandemic.
Weren't really ready to leave and weren't really ready to say goodbye. And if it weren't for RUF, then I wouldn't have all the names going through my head that have just been so bulletproof through all of this.
How has RUF changed my UGA experience? Honestly, how has it not changed my UGA experience?
Yeah, I owe a lot to RUF. They made UGA and really college easy, and loving.
I took my eyes off of myself and put them onto Christ through the worship, teaching, and fellowship of RUF.
And I almost dropped out after my freshman year when I was at FSU. And when I transferred, I had a lot of things that helped keep me going, but RUF was probably one of the biggest factors.
I've met some of my closest friends here.
It felt like such a home. It's like I can't imagine UGA without RUF. And then obviously now, looking ahead, I'm serving as the intern at RUF Northwestern. So the RUF career is not yet over.
It's offered me my best friends. It's showed me a faith that I claim as my own now. And it's brought me closer to the Lord and showed me characteristics of Him that I hadn't seen before.
Definitely get plugged in.
I couldn't encourage it enough. Come try it.
If I were to talk to someone who was thinking about RUF, I would tell them to just look to see what these people have to offer.
If you're looking for a community of people that's gonna love you well and love you genuinely and want to hear your baggage and your confusion and your doubts, as well as your triumphs and your successes and your excitements, no matter how small or how big, this is the place for you.
Go for it, because it'll be worth it.
I will miss each and every one of you and wish we were saying goodbye under different circumstances, but I look forward to what RUF at UGA is going to do. The Lord is always at work, and He is doing awesome things.
Go Dogs. Hope everyone's doing well with the COVID virus, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully through social media, in person, whatnot. So